You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. The indigenous people of Biafra seek for a United Nations, European Union, and others help over Nnamdi KANU's detention. Wow, this is getting more interesting. Yes, definitely. For those that did not, get the headline correctly, I'll say the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB seeks United Nations, UN, and European Union, EU, and also others of international community organization, Nigeria, IPOB, as seek for help over Nnamdi KANU's detention. According to the government of Nigeria, the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB has urged the United Nations, European Union, and United States to intervene on the continuous detention of its leader, Mazi Nnamdi KANU, by the federal government of Nigeria, saying the action of the Nigerian government was against a nationality or nationally acceptable standard, aside from United Nations, European Union, and also United States. The group also urged Israel, the African Union, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and all lovers of freedom across the globe to intervene before it is too late. That is what it is. IPOB spokesperson, indigenous people of Biafra, spokesman Ima Powerful, while alleging that the federal government of Nigeria continues to violate the fundamental rights of KANU and also violating the fundamental right of Nigerian citizens. Yeah, definitely not only KANU. Which IPOB spokesman Ima Powerful, while alleging that the federal government of Nigeria continues to violate the fundamental rights of KANU, described the embattled leader as a prisoner of conscience. Through a statement on Friday, Ima Powerful argued that since his first arrest in 2015, KANU has been subjected to what he described as an egregious violation of his fundamental rights. According to him, we must use this opportunity to put world on notice of ongoing extrajudicial detentions and persecution, and also extrajudicial killing. It may not only be KANU, it may be someone else, as it is. According to Ima Powerful, we use this more opportunity and medium to put the world on notice of ongoing extrajudicial detentions, persecution, and also widespread human rights violations in Nigeria. Following the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi KANU from Kenya to Nigeria without proper documentation for doing so, and the longer incarceration and detention of Mazi Nnamdi KANU in the SS custody, we, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, wish to state categorically that to the people of the world that Mazi Nnamdi KANU is now declared a prisoner of conscience, since they have deemed it fit to arrest, or rather have kidnapped Nnamdi KANU, and there is no case and no case against Nnamdi KANU. Rather, I would say the court have no authority to detain or to jail an innocent man, and that is why they are trying to parabolate. But as it is, the only a person, or the only thing that could make them, the Buhari himself and his kinsmen, release Nnamdi KANU, I would say, if there is a proper dialogue. That is what it is, because Nnamdi KANU, as it is now, is a prisoner of conscience. It is a matter of public record that hundreds of concerned citizens exercising their rights to peaceful protested the incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi KANU, but were massacred. Oh my God, were massacred. I could remember one in the Lekki toll gate previously in the year 2020. It is a matter of public record that hundreds of concerned citizens exercising their right to peaceful protested the incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi KANU, but were massacred in cold blood by Nigerian security services. As it is, many more were arrested without trial. Some disappeared and have never been found till today. That is what it is. During the military invasion of his resident also, as it is, they would say maybe because their military immunity covers them. Yes, during the military, it has been said that invasion of residents, code name Operation Python Dance. Nnamdi KANU was almost killed, save for his miraculous escape. The statement read in part. Well, also continuing, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB spokesperson said, in peacefully articulating the grievances of injured and oppressed people and in seeking self-determination for all such peoples, Nnamdi KANU broke no law within or outside or context of the law and outside Nigeria. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has been and remains a peaceful organization devoid of any violation. That is what it is. And meanwhile, Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi are not even as close as the so-called maturity you talk about. But notwithstanding, they have acted the way they deem it fit or deem fit, because as it is, the truth must be told. It does not really matter how you place the truth. It does not really matter how you come about the truth. But definitely, if you keep lying, like Lai Mohammed, definitely blasphemy will be your name. Then the truth will be heavier than you, just because telling lies is more or less like a debt. Because the day you're going to tell the truth, you must have owned or owed a person in 100 bucks, in 100 fools. Well, also continuing, the IPOB spokesperson said, in peacefully articulating the grievances of injured and oppressed people and in seeking self-determination for all such peoples, Nnamdi KANU broke no law within or outside Nigeria. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has been and remains a peaceful organization, devoid of any hate or violence and totally committed to its aim and objectives through peaceful democratic means as recognized by international law, and definitely having regards therefore to all of the above and is continued extrajudicial detention. We hereby declare Mazi Nnamdi KANU a prisoner of conscience. We do so because, like Nelson Mandela, he broke no law nor committed any offense. He only advocated freedom for his people from decades-long apartheid, level oppression, and tyranny. That is what, because this so-called contraption called Nigeria. I don't want to even buttress much about Nelson Mandela. It has been said that KANU is more of Nelson Mandela fighting for freedom of South Africa or thereabout. Okay, we use this opportunity to put the world on notice of ongoing extrajudicial detentions, persecution, and widespread human rights violators and violation in Nigeria. In the same vein, we call on the United States, the great state of Israel, the European Union, the African Union, the United Nations, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and all lovers of freedom to intervene before it is too late. Now you've yourself, yes, those are the bodies that are going to join, and also you are going to cry to those are the bodies you're going to say plan B. How do we go about it? Yes, in the same vein, we call on the United States, 1, the great state of Israel, 2, the European Union, 3, the African Union, 4, the United Nations, 5, Amnesty International, 6, Human Rights Watch, 7, and all lovers of freedom to intervene before it is too late. But it is, yes, yes, yes.